Well, hi there everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Kareth. Thank you for stopping by today. I am going to make my husband some soup. It's called Pastina Soup. Some people call it Italian penicillin. I'm going to be using some rotisserie chicken in here, but you could definitely use freeze-dried chicken as well. I'm using the Thrive Life onions, celery, carrots, and garlic, as well as some seasonings. I've got some little bitty pastas there. That's the melon seed shape, but you could use little pearls or stars or whatever you like. This is a really tasty soup, and it's incredibly easy to put together. I'll put up on the screen here just a list of ingredients, but in the description box below, I'll put the full recipe with measurements and everything. Now, what I'm going to do to start with is just put some vegetables into a blender cup. So I've got some freeze-dried onions, some freeze-dried celery, and then Thrive Life's carrots, they're actually dehydrated. So I'm going to add some carrots to this. The carrots, I have said this before and it's true, the carrots are very intense in flavor, so I'm not adding too many of those. Like I said, I'll put the measurements down below. But the garlic, the garlic is really good in here. I decided to make some of this soup because my husband and I have been traveling, and when we got back, he came down with the sniffles and now he's got a cough and it's settling into his chest. And so I really wanted to make him some of this soup. Some people call this Italian penicillin because I guess this is what they eat in their culture whenever they're sick or have the sniffles. So I wanted to get some really good nutrition in his body. And this soup is so easy to make. It's really delicious and it's just packed full of good stuff. So once I blend those ingredients, I'm just going to put them into a pot that has some olive oil in it. And I heated the olive oil for maybe 2 minutes, not too long. Don't get it screaming hot in the pan, because if you do that and then you put your freeze-dried ingredients in there, they'll just burn really quickly. So I heated it for maybe 2 minutes. I just have an electric stove. It's not a gas stove or anything, so it's not like immediate heat. But I would say I heated it for about 2 minutes. And then I added the blended vegetables to it. And I'm doing what I call a dry sauté at this point. I call it that just because they're freeze-dried ingredients. And I haven't added any water yet. So stir them around, get them coated in that oil, and then just sauté them for a couple of minutes. You're just wanting to impart a little bit of extra flavor, but you want to be careful. Don't take it too long because they will burn. So after about 2 minutes, I added somewhere between 6 and 8 cups of water. And then I'm going to give it a really good stir. And then I'm going to add some seasonings to it. I've got some salt and pepper. I'm going to add an all-purpose seasoning that I have in my pantry. I mean, you could add whatever kind of seasoning you like here. I'm also adding some freeze-dried herbs. I've got thyme and parsley. Now, this is just how I like my Italian pastina soup. It's totally up to you. So my recipes are kind of like a guide. They'll give you a starting point, a jumping off point, and you can customize this soup to your preferences. Everybody's tastes are different. This is how I like it, and you might like it a little bit different. And that's totally cool. So just make it to your liking. I love cooking homemade things because it's customizable. If you're eating according to a certain diet, you can customize it to fit your diet. All right, so go ahead and bring that to a boil. And once you achieve a boil, you'll want to add that pasta to it. About half or 2/3 of the bag is what I added to it. And then once that comes to a boil, you just want to cook this according to the package instructions. My directions said to cook it for about 10 or 11 minutes, and that's what I did. And the last minute or so, I added some rotisserie chicken. If you were going to use the freeze-dried chicken, you should add that at the same time that you add the pasta, so it'll have plenty of time to refresh. All right, so at the end of cooking time, when the pasta is tender, then you can go ahead and give it a taste. Mine tasted amazing. I didn't have to add anything, but if you need to add some seasonings, go ahead and adjust it at that point, and then you can serve it up. My favorite way to serve this soup is with a good sprinkling of Parmesan cheese and some fresh parsley. I think it's wonderful with that. And let me just tell you, my kitchen smelled amazing, and I just knew this was going to be something good to give my husband. I can remember when I was growing up and my mom would cook me a yummy chicken noodle soup or something similar to this whenever I was under the weather, and it always was just like so comforting, and it felt so good going down, and it always settled well with my stomach. So anyway, this is the kind of thing you can make like really quickly as well. It didn't take me but maybe 20 minutes to make this soup. It's so convenient to cook with freeze-dried vegetables because you know they're already washed and chopped for you, and then you're basically just opening a can and adding them to a pot. So it comes together really fast, and you'll just be blown away at the deliciousness of this soup. It's simple, but at the same time, it's so satisfying. Really delicious. By the way, my husband said it was wonderful, and I'm so glad. I just feel so bad for him right now. I'm sure he'll bounce back quickly. He always does. All right, guys, I will put the full recipe down below in the description box. I always do that. My recipes are free for everyone who has access to YouTube. But if you would like my recipes in the form of a cookbook, I do have 2 cookbooks out at this time in ebook form. The first cookbook has about 90 something recipes. The second one has 72 recipes in it. The first book I also have in print form. I've got a paperback that's available on Amazon. I'll link all those things below in the description box in case you want to pick those up. I'll also put my shopping link for my Thrive Life site, because if you purchase anything through my site, I'll make a small commission. It doesn't cost you anything extra, so I always appreciate that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't left me a comment before, please do so. Just let me know where you're watching from and if you enjoy this type of recipe. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day. And until next time, y'all take care and keep thriving.